Alright, hey everybody, here's Big Daddy's World, yet again, showcasing the fast food. Now, you know how I feel about fast food. I don't, and for years have not showcased fast food at all because fast food is, well, it is what it is. It's really not the best for you unless you go into places like Chick-fil-A, which is the upper echelon of fast food. However, with that said, many of us have swung by Wendy's. I mean, I've gone there before. I mean, it is what it is, right? So sometimes you do swing by a fast food restaurant. Of course, I don't do that anymore. I mean, the last one I swung by was Truett's Grill over here in Noonan, which used to be the Dwarf House, which is a lot. I like the atmosphere of Dwarf House a lot better, but the food was still good and the quality. And I did get a super salad and a grilled chicken sandwich, so I ate pretty well, except for there's always that sodium factor when you go out to eat. It's damn near unavoidable. But with that said, here's Big Daddy showcasing the Wendy's Peppercorn Mushroom Melt. You kidding me? You still going to fast food, Big Daddy? All right, let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say about it. Is it just that good? I'll let you be a judge.
And we're trying out the Wendy's all new Peppercorn Ranch Mushroom Melt. That's what it's called. So, I'm going to open this up, check it out. There it is, the Peppercorn Ranch Mushroom Melt. You see those mushrooms on there? See that Swiss cheese? You got the fried onions. And a peppercorn ranch sauce, all on a nice shiny doughy bun. So, and I opted for the double instead of the triple, which is just huge. This double's pretty big too. So, here we go. This is the Wendy's Peppercorn Mushroom Ranch Melt, something like that. It'll be right in the title when I put it on YouTube. Let's do this. Okay. Mostly what I taste when I bite into this is beef. I get a subtle flavor of the fried onions. I'm not tasting too much of that peppercorn ranch sauce. Let me take one more bite. It's not a very strong sauce. There is some flavor in there of the peppercorn ranch, but it's not a crazy over-the-top super flavorful burger. In fact, the mystery guest had one of these the other day, and she found it to be boring, is what she told me. It wasn't anything really special. I don't think it's quite boring. I do think it's good. It has a good flavor. I just don't think it's as good as it could be. I think there could be a little more onions, a little more ranch sauce, something. It's missing something. But what we're going to do now is we're going to low carbify it. It's my own word. I've made it up. Low carbify. And by low carbify, I mean we're going to remove the bun. We're going to flip it over.
Well, I will say
remove
this.
The top bun, but now this time I got to be a little more careful because I don't want to remove
I'll say this.
onions and the sauce. There we go.
Taking that
top bun.
heavily preserved bread
Get up,
off
knife and fork.
is a step in the right direction.
Chop it all up.
I just want to say this. I came across information that said that people who have eaten like a lot of preservatives, preserved food, you know, including the buns, and you know, you've seen those videos of Mickey D buns a year later still fresh, that their bodies are well preserved. And it kind of makes sense. You are what you eat. Thing is, if you keep eating preservatives, you're going to be preserved starting at a sooner age than you might want to be preserved in that form, if you catch my drift. But let's finish this up with Big Daddy, man. Lovable guy.
Low carb way.
Very nice guy. Or appears to be anyway.
Really, I only eat a couple bites with the bun, just so I have an idea of what it's like when most people would order it, or how most people would eat it. But I really have found, so far, anyways, that most of the burgers I've tried without the bun are not missing too much. The hardest part about eating a burger without a bun is not that you're missing out on any kind of flavor. You may be missing out on a little bit of substance as far as bulk goes, but it's just kind of inconvenient to eat. You know, you gotta have a knife and a fork, and you need a plate of some sort. This isn't really the greatest of plates, it's plastic, but it works. But you don't miss out on the main part of the burger, which is the burger, when you're low carb. So, you know, I think what they need to do, Wendy's, what you need to do is put the sauce in between the patties. Something, because I'm looking at this, I don't see much of this peppercorn ranch sauce at all on this burger. So how would I rate it? For the Wendy's peppercorn ranch melt, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I think it's good, but it could be better. I think they have a little bit of work to do. They need to not be so, I don't want to say cheap, but they need to not be so minimalist on the toppings. You know, add a little more to it. Make it a little more flavorful. Work a little harder on coming up with better flavor pairings. I don't know. It's just kind of boring. It is kind of boring, but it's not.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
As boring as the mystery guest thought it would.
I'm gonna say this. I can't stand going to a restaurant like McDonald's, for instance, or any one of them, any number, and they tout it and they make it look big and juicy, and you get there and it's flat, and they don't have nearly the amount of ingredients that they tout, such as I think he mentioned was it peppercorn or some kind of something on it. It falls short. It falls down on a job. If you're gonna advertise that, do it right. Otherwise, we ain't coming back. You coming back? I ain't coming back. Now, That Good is not designed to be bashing or putting down anything, but we just gotta discuss the slight shortcomings here. Of course, he gave it a 7 out of 10, so I guess it's good for fast food, right? Fast food is good. 7 out of 10 ain't bad. I mean, it's not. It's 70%. I mean, that's pretty good odds right there. But it's no 10, but that's according to Big Daddy. We'll have to, well, I ain't checking it out. You guys check it out and let us know.
Or the night before last, I should say. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, tap that notifier bell, so you know when the next video comes out. If there's something you want to see us to review, just leave us some comments down below. We're always looking for new things to check out. I got tons of other things to review. I know the schedule says this was supposed to be a meal prep Monday. I just didn't have anything to meal prep. I didn't have time to grocery shop this week. So instead, you guys lucked out and get another fast food review.
Well, I got a question for Big Daddy. I got to ask you, Big Daddy. Are you meal prepping like, what do you mean by that? To like what kind of food? I mean, is it like lean food and stuff like that? Not non-GMO, organic? That's good. That's generally what I think of when people say meal prep. Just trying to gotta prepare your food because you don't want to eat out and eat all the high sodium stuff. So what's your goal, Big Daddy? I don't know what you mean by that. Tell us what you, because I'm interested in meal prep. That's what I do. I try to do it anyway. Sometimes I don't have the time either. I slightly meal prep. I need to meal prep. Today I baked Purdue, which is a very good choice of meat as far as chicken goes, because there's no antibiotics ever and no carrageenan. They're slipping carrageenan in meat. They already have an ice cream, and carrageenan is known to cause a C word that rhymes with ants, or don't make me say the word, in the stomach. Are you kidding me? Putting that meat? What do you need carrageenan meat for? Unbelievable. But tell us your goals. Tell me your goals. What's your goal with the meal prep? Is it just to have food ready so you don't have to swing by restaurants, or what? I do it for me. I do it for health purposes, you know, because I trust what I make and reading the ingredients over just blindly going to a restaurant and with their loaded sodium, which I wing night last we did Art and Jake's and did Chinese at Lou's Dynasty last week. That's 2 humdingers, and as a result, I gained 3.5 pounds of sodium water weight, because it certainly wasn't caloric value. So I think meal prepping is a great idea. Anyway, 7 out of 10 for a fast food restaurant is pretty doggone good. When we go to Wendy's, I try to get one of the salads, and you know, sometimes you get a baked tater with chili, which is good. Of course, potatoes are a high absorber of pesticides, so you better limit that. And I do like some baked potato or French fries, but you gotta limit it. And French fries, cut it all out. Cut it all out. Processed food, fried foods, sauteed, I'll take it in there. But other than that, it's gotta be baked, it's gotta be burrowed. It's gotta be as organic as possible. And I do my intermittent fasting and you know, exercise. What crazy, man. Anyway, thanks, Big Daddy, for that enjoyable video as always. And you make the simple food very entertaining. And I like to see swing by a fine cuisine restaurant. Start doing that. Or seafood. You like seafood? Or wings? You know, the hottest wing. What's the hottest wing in your neck of the woods? Anyway, head by Big Daddy Gatlinburg if you're ever back there. Head by Slice over there. We stayed on that hotel. What was it? The Hilton? I think it was a Hilton. It was new. It was right next to that. Oh, horrendous hotel. James. Oh, it was bad. I have a video on ComedyTube called Horror Hotel. Anyway, we stayed at the hotel next to that bad hotel. I think it was a Hilton. And it was on that road, that same road, right up the hill. Yeah. I'm sure I'll remember the name of the hotel that we stayed at the year before that. That was horrible. Anyway, long story short, we ate Slice, and that was good. I saw your video, and that was good. I also did my own video and uploaded here. That good. Slice, giant slice of pizza. I'm telling you, man, it's delicious too. Over there in Gatlinburg. Was it Street 8? Who knows? I can't remember that. Anyway, 7 out of 10 ain't bad. That's pretty doggone good. Until next time, thanks for stopping by. That good. Make every dish just that good. Dang it. Unbelievable.